guys, it's Mr. Leonidas here. Hope you're doing well. And recently I acquired this awesome go bag from my good friend Survivalkraft. This is a British military ammunition grab bag in the MTP camouflage. Really cool looking bag. On the front here it has two grenade type pouches. It has three separate rifle magazine pouches, double stacked magazines you could put in there. And on the back it looks like a larger, maybe like a flashbang type grenade pouch. And then it has a main pouch with a closure that you can get into with elastic. So pretty neat bag. And the reason I wanted to do this video is I've recently set it up as more of a specific shooting range trip type bag. That makes a great go bag as well. But I haven't really done a video where I talk about what I usually carry to and from the shooting range, since I go a fairly decent bit yearly. I try to keep up with that, so I just wanted to share that for all you guys out there, especially anyone who's a new shooter. This might give you good ideas on what you should probably bring on a regular basis to the shooting range. So let's check it out. I went ahead and removed the majority of items from the range bag except some rifle magazines. I didn't deem that necessary. Also, I've included in the video my Mossberg AR, just for reference, being a tactical shooting range bag. I'll go ahead and start with looking at the bag first, and pardon me for any shaky camera. I'm just going to do this freehand to kind of get a close-up of everything. So the only thing I changed the actual grab bag was I added this 1-inch nylon webbing strap. And originally when I got it from Survivalkraft, it didn't come with a carry strap. That was pretty easy to set one up. Maxpedition also, they do sell webbing straps with like swiveling hooks or attachment clasps that you could put on either side. I just went ahead and made my own. I did have a Maxpedition padded shoulder strap, and this one even goes up to like, I believe, 1.5-inch wide webbing strap. So that's something to consider, maybe for your range bag, adding a padded strap. And I'll start with the first small item. This is a bag of Allen wrenches, and I have found, or Allen key wrenches, I have found that having these at the range are totally invaluable, because I can't count the amount of times where I've had to do some weapon maintenance or optic maintenance, and I left an Allen wrench back home, somewhere like that. They're just awesome little tools. This is just a miscellaneous bag of ones that I've collected over the years. I think it was a full set, and it's just been added on to, and it's just a great thing to have. I will go ahead and mention something I don't have in my range bag is a multi-tool or a multi-plier, and that's because 99% of the time I have a multi-tool on my person, on my belt or pocket or somewhere like that. Next up are my hearing protection. These are the Walker's GM, the Power Muff. These things are awesome because you can turn on the audio and you can hear things a whole lot better, except it filters out all the gunfire. Got a really nice cover for it by Urban Operator Multicam, and the awesome Chinook Mystery Machine patch. Just a really nice set of hearing protection. Can't stress that enough, is to protect your hearing and your vision. Something else I don't have in here is also like my sunglasses or tactical shooting glasses. I always have those used on my person as well. Next up, can't have enough pairs of gloves at the range. Protect your hands, from abrasions, from heat, from barrels and things like that. It can definitely save you a lot of stress and a lot of strife on the range. Something maybe everyone doesn't have to throw in, I always put in an extra knife. That's just me. Pretty much every bag or go bag I have has like some type of folding knife, a multi-tool, or a fixed blade, and this more or less turns this into more of a go bag. Next up is I usually carry like a spare Glock mag or two in like the bag. Also makes it a go bag. Also, extra fun for the range. You bring an extended magazine for your handgun. Just really nice to have. Continuing on is just a small compact pair of binoculars. It's just a little soft carry pouch, and really comes in handy if you do some longer range shooting like that. Countless times I forgot something, and you can really annoy people with having to go down and check your target every couple mags or something like that. So it's always good to have optics like that, especially if you don't have any type of rifle optics, you're using irons. Always really nice to have some binoculars. Another extremely underrated item that probably is not carried enough in range bags, and that is a cleaning kit. It's a very small one. Let's see if I can get it open. And just absolute necessities: cleaning rod, lubrication, cleaning solvent. I know there's some attachments in another pouch in the front. Absolutely comes in handy just about every time I go to the range, or especially where you're with a lot of people. You just never know, somebody's got a severely jammed up weapon and you need that cleaning rod. Next up, just you know, some spare rifle magazines. It's always good to have some, you know, whether they're full or empty. You never know, you know, if you bring a ton of ammunition and you didn't load all your mags when you're at home, it's good to have some spares. And then last but absolutely not least is your medical care. Probably not in enough range bags. I have medical care or a trauma kit or IFAK on pretty much every tactical rig I have, like a chest rig. But if I'm not bringing that to the range that day and I have this bag, I'm covered. I've got an H bandage. It's a very large combat dressing, multiple applications, even has instructions or directions for use. And then in this first aid kit, I know it says Ozark Trail. This is a very educated and upgraded Ozark Trail. Has multiple combat dressings. I believe there's going to be a tourniquet, if not 2 tourniquets in there. So, you know, definitely an underrated item. Always bring some sort of first aid to the shooting range. So, guys, that's pretty much what I'm going to be carrying. Like I said, minus a few things on my person, you know, eye protection, multi-tool, other small items like that, maybe even some earplugs. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you can comment, I would love to read it and respond to it. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the Mr. Leonidas channel. Have a good one.